Hey everybody, tonight we're going to have a blast, although a very short blast because this is a very quick, this is going to be a very quick video, but it's going to be very useful to you. Have you noticed that sometimes when you go to delete a file or go to do something with a file, it says, cannot delete because the file's in use by another application, or you cannot rename it, or you cannot move it, or you cannot something because the file is in use or the file is open, right? So I'm going to show you tonight a really good way to find out what's got that open. If you go to Microsoft.com/sysinternals, they have an application there called handle.exe. It's under the processes link. All you have to do is download that. It's just a couple hundred megs, and put that on your server. It's nothing that has to be installed. It just runs, right? And you can see here I put it on G. Here I'll, oops. Let me clear the screen here. So I've put mine on G, and I actually do have a file that is in use right now, and I'm gonna the trace file. I'm gonna try to find out what's holding that up. Okay, so I've got the command right here. There we go. Now this is the PowerShell window. So by default I have to say .whack and then give the application name right here. Then I just give the path to the file name, and I'm golden. If I were in DOS, I would just type, handle space t:\trace files, tspscan.trc. So now when I hit enter, it gives me the sysinternal stuff here, right? But then it tells me not only the application that's holding it, but it tells me the PID that's holding it too, or the PID, right? So in case you have several instances of SQL running, like you have, if you have several instances on the box, or if you have, if it's being held by something else like Profiler, or if it's a Word doc and it happens to be, on a hosted system, then you can easily go see which one that is. Now, I'm going to go down here. If you go to Task Manager, in here I'm going to rein this in for you a little bit, right? So if you go to Task Manager, there you go. You can get the PID column. Here, let me widen that a little bit for you. Oops. Widen that. So there you go. You can see it. It's not on by default, but you go here to select columns, and then you can select the PID right there. And so once you have that, then you can see who the user is that's got that open, right? So I can see here SQL Server by the service account. If it had been something else, then I can see who it is. So if you know the accounts that are on the box, you could easily say, oh, I see, that's a Word doc opened up by, Jay McCleary or something, right? And you can go to him and go, dude, close the file. I'm trying to delete it out from under you. Something like that. Anyway, that's all I got. Talk to you later.